Annabelle. So I wanted to do another video on how we try to teach our kids healthy eating habits. And I've done several videos on this in the past. This is just going to be kind of just a simple little summary. I got a question about it the other day, and I just wanted to do a little video here. Okay, so when my kids first start eating solids, we do fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. If we can't find the fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, we do frozen. And we home make all of our baby food. And we don't give our kids any type of sweets or sugar until they are a year old. Like that's on their first birthday. That's a tradition in my family. So that's what we've done with all of our kids. And it just kind of makes you conscious, like, oh, that has sugar in it. Nope, we're not going to give it to them yet. And my kids, when they are toddlers, have been really good about eating their fruit and vegetables. And then and now it's happened for the second time, because it happened with my daughter, and now my son turned 2, and so now it's happening with him, where they kind of get picky for a little bit. Now that my daughter's turned 4, she is eating her fruit and her vegetables again, and her proteins and all of that. And how we are going about stressing the importance of healthy eating is saying how good it is for our tummies and how it helps us grow big and strong and tall and smart and things like that. So that's what I've gone with, and it has worked. Again, my son is 2. My daughter did the same thing when she turned 2. They kind of got picky for about a year and a half. So they start off really good, and now my daughter's doing really good again with eating her fruit and vegetables. And we just try to reinforce that some stuff, the not so healthy stuff, we have occasionally, and sometimes it's a nice treat. And we are trying to do less, you get a sweet thing for being good, or you get candy for being good, or things like that. We kind of fall into that when it's around the time when the kids get candy, like Halloween and Easter, Valentine's Day, they got a lot of candy. And it's I don't want them to have candy, and so I find myself turning into well, if you're really good, then you can have a piece of candy. And I don't want to do that, but I always find myself doing that. It's okay to have sometimes, but not all the time. Some families that we know, they have dessert after supper, and we're not dessert people. We're not a dessert family. We don't have a dessert every day, not even every week or every month. We save desserts for family gatherings and celebratory events, and things like that. And the first time my daughter had chocolate milk, she was almost 2. It was right before she was 2. It was the first time she had chocolate milk. I don't let my kids have pop or sweet drinks like Kool-Aid and stuff like that before they're 2 either. And that, I do let the kids have juice, if we're going somewhere. Today, if the only more healthy option for a drink other than water is juice, then I let them have juice. We have pop on occasion. We have candy on occasion. We do that on occasion. It's just sometimes food, not everyday food. And so that's how we just kind of stress the importance of healthy eating with our kids so far. We always talk about our food groups at our meals. We talk about what our fruit, what our vegetable, what our protein is, and what our dairy and our grain is. We try to stress that stuff about how good it is for our bodies. And when we're trying a new food, I try to get something that we haven't had at least once a week. We've been trying to have something that is unusual. Some of the things that we've had, that I've had the kids try this year, that we haven't had are like, we've tried like different kinds of beans that we haven't had before. Like my kids love like black beans and red beans and pinto beans. Like we've had those before, but we've tried different things like butter beans, like edamame, we've lentils, quinoa. What else have we had? We've tried just like black rice, wild rice, like something that's different than the normal like white rice. We've tried like different kinds of bread, like just getting like sourdough bread. Like that didn't go over very well, but we've been trying different things. So it kind of just I don't know what you call it, like improve like the range of their palate or whatever you want to call it. But we just try to try something new, try it. You have to try it a couple times to see if you really like it or not. And then something that you might not like someday you might like it again. Like you never know. And that's what my daughter's finding with vegetables, because there for a while she was so picky and she was not eating her vegetables like for the longest time. And it was like I would hide them within foods and stuff, and then she'd eat them, but she wouldn't technically know that she was eating them. So she was still getting her vegetables. But if I put a pile of vegetables on her plate, she'd be like, nope. She'd have one or two. She'd have 2 bites. I usually try to get them to take 2 bites. But otherwise she was like, And now her fruit and her vegetable are like the first thing that's gone. And she is liking more proteins. She's liking chicken a lot. She does like ground beef. Like both of the kids like ground beef, but we try not to do that very often. The red meat, we're trying to do like a lot more like fish and poultry. But yes, anyways, if you want more information, I know I said it was going to be summary and then I went all into everything. But anyways, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.